Hey everybody, today we are going to find the area of a circle, and the area of a circle is, well, this is the circumference of the circle, the distance around it. The area is what is inside of it. And how we are going to find the area of a circle is we are going to take the product of pi and multiply that to radius squared. Now, radius squared is from the center point out of the circle. So it's half of the diameter. Okay, so it's very important to remember that. So from the center to any point of the circle, that's your radius, and we're going to square it. Before we start, though, I want to get my handy dandy graph paper, and I'm also going to take this, I don't know, this is like a, what is it? Ginseng, refreshing eye cream. When I wake up in the morning and I just can't refresh myself, I put some of this on my eyes and apparently I look more awake. For those of you that have me in the morning, you know that it's my coffee that actually wakes me up a little bit. But we're going to use it not for its beautification purposes, but rather for its circular properties here. And we're going to estimate using this graph paper what the area of this circle is. Now, notice that I am going to be able to draw a perfect, well, no, it's not going to be a square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be a rectangle. Okay. Now, all of these here add up to probably, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I already said that, 20. Those add up to 20. And then I've got, let's see, we have a bug. Hi, bug. I can't kill you on YouTube. What are you doing here? Go. Run like the wind. Okay, now I'm going to estimate these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm just going to go crazy. I'm going to estimate this to be 35. Okay, so I'm estimating this to be 35. Sorry, guys, I'm just doing some thinking. But I am going to let that be there. Okay, we will come back here and see if Miss Luch's guess is going to work here. Okay, so we'll come back to this. All right, now let's actually use the area formula to solve some problems. I'm going to use my calculator, and so you can use yours at home too, just because it makes working with pi a little bit easier. Okay, so I've got my calculator, I got my Sharpie, I've also got my brain that happens to work today. Okay, find the area of a circle with a radius of 6 inches. Okay, so it's going to look like this. Now, first step is to write area equals pi r squared. And then I'm going to plug in 3.14 and then 6 squared. So now remember, order of operations says I have to do this first. So 3.14 times 6 times 6, which is 36. And then I will use my handy dandy calculator to multiply 3.14 times 36. And that equals 113.04 meters squared. Okay, let's do example 2. Find the area of a circle. This circle has a radius of 10 millimeters. Okay, I like to draw them just because it helps me visualize. I am a visual learner. And I'm going to write down the formula. Area equals pi r squared. Pi equaling 3.14, radius 10 squared. This one I'm going to love because I can do it all in my head. 10 times 10 is 100, and then 3.14 equals 314 millimeters squared. Oops, let me move that up for you. And that is my answer, my solution. Actually, I should tell you that it's better said that it's approximately, because 3.14 is rounded, so that is not the exact answer. In fact, we can answer this question in terms of pi, and we would get 100 pi. That is your most exact answer. So I'm going to put or. Remember, in terms of pi, from the last lesson we did, I'm going to write it right there. In fact, I'm going to put all answers in terms of pi just because it's fun. This one, area equals pi r squared, would be pi times 6 to the second power pi times 36, 36 pi. Okay, so 36 pi is in terms of pi, or we can estimate it to be 113.4 meters squared. Okay, moving on. Write an equation that can be used to find the area with a circle of a radius of 7 feet. That's not supposed to be a question. That's just telling you to write something. Okay, so, all right, write the equation. All right, so I'll write the equation. A equals pi r squared. And we would go pi 7 squared pi times 49, which would equal 49 pi. I just switched it around because 49 pi makes more sense than pi 49. Mathematics, we would say this one is easier to read. Or it's the most simplified answer. Or the most, I don't know, would it be compatible? All right, next we're going to find the area of a circus ring that has a diameter of 42. Oh, okay, a circus ring. Diameter of 42. Okay, that one requires us to divide diameter, the 42 divided by 2 to get 21, because the radius is 21. So now we're going to use area equals pi r squared, and then we will put 3.14 times 21 squared. This is a good one for my handy dandy calculator. Oops, those are my texts. Calculator. 3.14. No. Order of operations says I've got to do 21 times 21 first. So I go 3.14 times 441 times 3.14. That equals 1,384.74 feet squared. So that is our estimation as to the area of the circle. Now in terms of pi, I could have just written 441 pi. That is your exact answer. Okay, let's move on. Find the area of the circle in terms of pi. Ooh, okay. Here's another one. We've been doing that for every problem, but let's just go ahead and, this one's easy because we don't have to even solve it. So pi r squared. We're going to leave pi alone because it's in terms of pi. 3 squared, that equals pi times 9, or 9 pi. That is my answer in terms of pi. They didn't give us a unit, so we just write units squared as our final answer. Okay, so just so that we're clear, remember 3.14, in fact, I'm going to Google it right now because I don't remember anything after 3.145. I don't know. Let me see. Aha. So, okay, pi is 3.14159265359. And so when you have that, and we just simplify it to, or round it to 3.14, and we use it as in all of these problems, you could see that this is not a perfect the exact number. It has been rounded. So when you leave pi alone, you are saying that this number is this long number and all of the numbers that come after it. So that's why we refer to it, in terms of pi, which is 9 times pi, as the most exact answer. Okay, so let's go back to our guess here that I had made here. I think I said, wait a minute, was this the one? Did I say 33 or 35? Okay, I think I said 35. So I am going to go ahead. Now this is 3.5 units. I'm going to write down the formula. A equals pi r squared. 3.14, 3.5 squared. I'm going to go ahead and calculate that. Hold on, guys. I'm almost done. 3.5 times 3.5, and that equals 3.14 times 12.25. We're going to multiply that times 3.14. Oh man, it's 38.465 units squared. Oh well, I would say I was pretty close. I'm going to be happy with my guess. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed finding the areas of circles with me. And